All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kadash. It's double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teaches truth and the well. Salutations to Yah, can push his word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. All right, so another week out here prophesying, the downfall of this place, and in the midst of coronavirus and everything else and all the plagues and hornets that the Lord is plaguing this place with, you got Esau still killing Jake, man. And Esau, we've been telling you people that Esau is your enemy, man. And like, what's the guy name that just got gunned down? What's his name? Aubrey. It's something Aubrey. You know what I mean? He got gunned down, jogging amongst Edomites, man. That's why we tell you people, man, look, separate yourself from your enemies, man, because what you gonna do when all hell break loose? You're gonna be an easy target for them. Esau loves gunning Jake down anyway, period. Because that's part of the curses, man. The Most High has put this devil above us, You appreciate it?
Yeah, this is Micah 2:10. Rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. See, people think like America is their homeland and whatnot. It's not your homeland, man. You are a refugee here, man. You've been exiled from your true homeland for over 2,000 years, man. And you thinking that because you over here in America that you could just set up shop and just get the rights of the so-called white man. No, the Constitution was made for him. When they was drafting that Constitution, you was 3/5 of a man. They didn't have you included in that. And you people think that this is your country, and it's not. This is not your rest. We are in exile. We waiting on our big brother, Yahweh Shai, to come and rescue us from this shit, man. It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword of destruction. And America is completely polluted, man. It makes our people go off. Everything is set up for us to go against our power. It's okay to commit adultery. You don't get penalized for it. You just go on to the next.
Hey, you get rewarded for doing wicked. Look at Dwayne Wade, man. You get rewarded for actually being wicked here in this society, man. You do something righteous, man. You get looked down upon. You can lose everything for doing something righteously, man. Look what happened to T.I. He made sure his daughter wasn't getting penetrated to a certain age, and look, he got looked at as a bad guy. But D. Wade got looked at as a goddamn hero because he's gonna allow his son to get his rod chopped off, man. That shows you the ways of this society is gonna bring death to our people, man. All right, and I got a precept for y'all if you don't got nothing. This is Isaiah 57, because you made a point. You said something. You said our people following out the ways of this society, man. All right. This it's Isaiah 59. This is Isaiah 59:7. It says their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Wasting and destruction are in their past. Talking about you Israelites. Because our people is the one you quick to run behind Esau and do whatever he say you can do. All right? He say you can have same-sex marriages. You do it. He tell you to overlook homosexuality. You do it. You in complete agreement with Esau, man. So therefore, you running what? Swift to do evil, man. The scriptures tell you, man. Envy not thou oppressor and choose none of his ways, man. And our people are basically chose the ways of Babylon, man. So therefore, the iniquity is in your path. That's why you see a lot of our people getting gunned down. You got two Jakes. You got Jake that got gunned down in Georgia, and you got another Jake who was being silly, running from the police in Indianapolis, and he got gunned down, man, being silly. Because Jake thinks this thing is a joke, man. When they don't understand this thing is all about life or death. Matter of fact, I got a precept in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, I think it's 30. Yep, 30 and 15. It says, see, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. So Jake is choosing evil, man. They choosing death because the scriptures say those who wander off the way of understanding should remain in the congregation of the dead. You know, Jake is not choosing to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why Jake is getting gunned down in the streets, man. You know, because Esau has that perpetual hatred for you Israelites, man. And you can't forget it. You got to know who you're. That's the beauty of coming back to who you are. You know who your enemy is, and you know not to beat the hell around him.
Like the scriptures say, they put evil for good and good for evil. That's what you just talking about. Wayne Wade, he getting praise for cutting his damn son's rod off, but when T.I. trying to keep his daughter's chastity intact, he get attacked. That's putting good for evil and evil for good. It's just our people, man, just falling into the ways of Esau, man. Our people know right from wrong, but see, they want to be accepted by Esau's standards, so they condone homosexuality and all that shit, man. They know this shit's wrong, but they know if they condone it, Esau will look at them in favorable shit and give them, you know, the little goodies that Esau give them.
Well, the scriptures say, man, a gift destroys the heart, man. You know, why trimmest thou ways to seek love, man? And that's what our people are doing, man. Because it ain't like our people don't know. We'll wait. The Most High has made this thing easy for Jake before he come and destroy you, because he took away a lot of wickedness. You know, you got a lot of free time to seek the Lord, and people not doing it.
It's Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart. That gift will make you change your morals, man. Jake know it's wrong to do these things, man, but they want them gifts, man. So they'll go ahead. That's like when they go on them casting couches. You know damn well you shouldn't be up there blowing no damn man's rod, but you do it because you want a goddamn $1 billion or whatever.
That fame. Jake want that fame. Jake impatient, man. That's why the scriptures say impatience possess you your soul, man. You know, because Jake is get real impatient, and they want that quick fix right now, man. Jake don't have no patience and waiting. Like we tell Jake, man, just be patient, serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we're gonna receive all the glory of the kingdom. But you got Israelites trying to build up a kingdom inside of Esau's kingdom, man. If you be patient, we're gonna get our kingdom, man. You know? I got a precept. This is Psalm 70, in verse 1. It says, make haste, O Yahweh, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Lord. All right? And it says, let them be ashamed and confounded that seek after my soul. Let them be turned backwards and put to confusion that desire my hurt. So that's why it's important for your tribe to wake up to who you are, because you'll know those who desire your hurt, who's your enemy, all right, who's looking to slay you, just like you.
Question.
Yeah, we're with a small publication, and we're just asking people around the city about how the pandemic is affecting local businesses or lifestyles.
Well, we believe in the pandemic because it says in the scriptures that these was going to happen in the last days. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all believe in the Bible?
This is not some phenomenon. We knew this is going to happen. We've been out here on the street corners preaching this for years. People don't understand that this was bound to happen.
This is Matthew 24. It says, for nation shall rise against nations. 4. It says, take heed that no man deceive you. At 3, it says, and he said upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be?
Now the disciples came to who you call Jesus Christ. They came up to him and asked him, what are the signs that's going to come?
And he said, and what shall be the signs of thy coming and of the end of the world? Verse 4 says, and Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
Now you have a lot of people coming in his name saying that they're anointed. See, that all this stuff is happening today, been written over 2,000 years ago. We're bringing it out.
And it says, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Don't you hear about that going on right now? With Iran and China and all that stuff.
And it says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So all this stuff got to come to pass before the end comes. So these pestilence, go ahead and read.
Verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation. And you see that with, like you see these two white men that gunned down this other black man in Georgia. Did y'all see that? And they see it was another young black male that was gunned down by the police.
So that's nation against nation.
And it says, nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Now, famine is coming. They telling farmers to euthanize their animals. They telling them to pour out the milk. All kinds of stuff, because the Lord is bringing a famine to this country and all over the world.
And it says there should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And another pestilence is a disease, like a plague, which like this coronavirus. You know? And this is not a coincidence. This is taking place all around the world. You know, this is not just in one country. This is all around the world. You know, so this is a plague from the Lord. It says, verse 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
Just the beginning, it's going to get a lot worse. You hear like in the fall, it's supposed to be a new strand. It's supposed to be worse than what it has been. The scriptures are ringing true now.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. It's very, very interesting. Could we ask maybe some questions just about who you guys are? Is that okay with you guys?
We just guys out here preaching the Bible.
Do you mind if I just get a little recording so that we can write about this story? Just on audio?
Nah, we ain't here to do no interviews.
We do no interview. We just here to preach the word now. Whether you hear it for bear, that's on you. But we're not with no organization. We're not no religious group. We just preaching the Bible. That's all we doing.
Well, thank you guys so much for sharing this as well. Right. Have a good one, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know, because that's a part about this word gotta go out, because like I said, even the heathens gotta know what's coming, man.
See, they think this is a game. We're not here to be interviewed. We're here to tell you what's going to happen, what's the truth. See, they think they just kind of like disregard what the word is really saying, you know. But your life is at stake, and you heathens, you're gonna catch a bad one, man. You know, you really don't want to hear the word. You just want to do your little goofy ass interview. Nobody got time for that. Now, if you come up, we here to edify you. But if you ain't really down with that, then you can just go ahead and go up the street.
Right. This is Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right, and that's what we warned them and let them know that's what we out here to do. We ain't out here to accept no interviews. We ain't out here to, be trying to get no fame or no clout in this place, man. We're here to prophesy the downfall of this place, man. Obviously, they didn't want to hear that. You know what I mean? This word wasn't for them anyway, because it looked like a Moabite and a damn Edomite.
Yeah, two heathens, basically. They just come up to like, and crying about the coronavirus. I'm here to tell you that it's going to get worse. This is just the beginning of sorrow, like the scripture said. All this is just the beginning. So they think it's a game, and it's going to go back to what they think is normal. It's never going to go back to normal. they call it. This is the new normal. Your ass being quarantined and get possibly this family coming. You're not gonna be able to eat. That's what you need to be looking forward to.
Look, that's what's coming up on Babylon. I got a precept for you. This is 2nd Esdras 9 and 15. It says, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. You know, meaning when you said it's gonna get worse, that's what it's talking about, man. And Psalms 91 speaks about 1,000 falling at thy right hand, man. You know, like these people, they ain't seen nothing yet, man. You know, and to watch when you see a whole city of people just be completely wiped out, it's gonna be like 2 or 3 or 10 left to a city. Like it actually tells you that in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, man. You know,
this is 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition amongst men, and invading one another, and they should not regard their kings nor princes. That's what's happening now. Like that one lady, I think out in California, she opened up her hair salon, and they gave her a citation or whatnot, and before you know it, they got her a GoFundMe account, and she damn near raised almost $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So that show sedition amongst men, and not regarding their princely. This civil war is about to start, and these Edomites are going against their own government, man.
Yeah, and you're gonna start seeing more people rebelling, revolting, you know, all around the world. That's why you got different people protesting all around the world, man. You got Moab that's kicking, that's banning Jake from China. You know, all these things are sedition amongst men, you know, and it's gonna get even worse and worse.
Right. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. That happened already, but it's going to get even worse. You know what I'm saying? This quarantine, you couldn't go nowhere. You know. And they got it to where you can't go state to state, man. You know, like places that you can't go in New York. You know, it's just a lot of these persons coming to bed.
New York ain't even opened up right now.
No,
New York is still
New York is gonna never open.
Yeah, New York is still shut down. Like I said, through the spirit, it may never open up because they doing test run on these cities that's populated with Jake. Right. You know, that's when they doing they test runs at, man. You know, and you can't be oblivious to that, man. You can't, you know. Go ahead.
This is verse 18. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Right, and that was pride. Like we tell like them 2 heathens that just left. We just told them, gave them an example of why these things are happening. That was powerful because they totally disregarded. You know, when you hear something like that, you take heed to it, man. You should take heed to it and be like, damn, like that is happening. So what's next? So your pride allowed you to say, look, that ain't gonna happen. My family's rich.
Yeah, so they just whatever. Can we do our interview? You should be like, damn.
That's why.
Wait a minute, tell me more.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't want to hear no more. You want to do your little dumbass interview, which is gonna lead you getting your ass killed any damn way. What's good of you interviewing me about some goddamn coronavirus?
Like we just gonna stop teaching to fucking
because we gonna stop doing what we doing. Do y'all little dumbass shit.
Got some more on that. Good. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 37 verse. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. All right, because a lot of people been saying, like, you know, what is it? 1 Peter 3:9, where it says the Most High is not slack concerning His promise. Because what? 1,000 years is but a day to the Lord, man.
Right.
Even when you, Lord's not on our time. So you would think the Lord is slack, like, oh, well, they've been saying this 100 years ago. Well, no, in the Lord's eyes, man, hey, this is happening right on schedule, man.
Right.
This is happening quick to the Lord. This is this we in what the third day, the beginning of the third day,
Right.
you know?
Because the Lord, when you think when you get punished, you thinking like, oh, it happened a long time ago. That's why it's fully set in your heart to do evil, because it don't come right away. But it came right away according to the Lord.
Yeah, this is right on time.
It's right on time. You know, that's why people continue to do wickedness, because it seems like ain't nothing gonna happen to them. They doing wickedness and they still prospering. It look like they prosper. You know.
Verse 38, it says, "As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains come upon her womb." All right, so like when a woman is giving birth, she's having them contractions, because a woman can start having contractions all the way at 6 months. You know what I mean? A woman can be 6 months. They call them Braxton Hicks. You know, a woman can start having contractions at 6 months.
Man, you see that little Edomite walk down the street, see, they think they in a good case, see, she gonna walk out here like that when all hell breaks loose. You gonna get snatched the fuck up. That's what's wrong with these people, man. They don't think things gonna really happen, man.
They take it for granted, man. You know? But when all hell break loose, that sedition among men we was reading about, that's when a woman ain't gonna be out here trying to run with some biking shorts on and a tight shirt.
No, it just gallivant. You just went through an ordeal. You should change your ways. You should be thinking that anything can happen at any time. But these people don't think nothing's gonna happen to them. They think they're in a good case. But when this thing happened, you're gonna know that a prophet was among you, telling you should have got your shit together.
Well, I'll finish reading verse 38. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 38. It says, "As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment." All right, so that's what we're seeing right now, because what? Where Israel about to get delivered, man. You see everything going on in the earth, because it's like labor pains, man. You seeing earthquakes over here. You seeing these hornets, the killer hornets is coming to Babylon. See, it's locusts in East Africa eating up all their crops over there, man. You got the coronavirus that's affecting it's affecting the whole world. But you got some countries where you got minimum cases, things like that. But all these things are labor pains. You seeing Jake getting shot down by Esau at rapidly, man.
Yeah, the Lord just got a big pot of gumbo going. He got all kind of things going on. He's like a big pot of gumbo that he just got simmering. I mean, you look up, it's this, and then it's that, and it's this, it's that.
Yeah, just when you thought you was like, you have to deal with coronavirus, and next thing you know, you got to worry about these damn hornets. You know what I mean? Then next thing you know is that you got to worry about a famine. All these things is labor pains, man. Then you got to worry about, you got people buying weapons because they worried about, they know it's going to be a shortage of food, and people worried about their safety, I keep reading verse 39. It says, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." And right now you got people mourning. You got a lot of people that's mourning, because they don't know what they're gonna do if this life as they know it come to an end, man. If it come to a stop. That's why people they ready for it to open back up, even though it's not ready to be the society is not ready to be open back up. But Esau know he got to keep you people locked in and believing in his society, man.
Second Ezra 15 and 19. "And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses, with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. That's why Jake getting gunned down. It ain't no pity for your neighbor, man.
All right.
Ain't nobody showing no love. You know, the scriptures say the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah.
People just killing motherfuckers just randomly, man. You know, they just looking at Jake. It's like, fuck it, this is killing it. You know.
And Jake still don't get it, man.
Jake don't get it, man. Jake thinks this is his rest. He out fucking jogging. When last time niggas just out jogging, man? If you gonna jog, take your ass to a gym or something, right?
Look, that's
Esau.
That's
Esau.
That's Esau.
That's Esau shit.
That's beautiful because the Lord bring an example
Every time.
Yeah, that's Esau shit, man.
We're trying to be like Esau. You see Esau jogging. Oh, I can jog too now, nigga. You know, quit getting so damn comfortable here, man.
Yeah. Esau, you wouldn't have to worry about that, man. You want to work out in the comfort of your own home, or
you can't do what Esau do. They let you know this is not your rep. This is our shit. This is our country. When they say that shit, make America great, it ain't including you Jakes, man. When America was great in their eyes, you were slaves.
And another thing, Jake as well too, man. Jake, be wise, be circumspect, man. Quit moving in. Jake could get a little bit of money and want to move in Esau neighborhood.
And then wonder why they get killed and get nigger go home sprayed on your fucking house and shit. You don't belong there.
Now you think them two Edomites was patrolling a Jake neighborhood? You think they was patrolling a Jake neighborhood with fucking one? They was hunting niggas, man. Well, you had one driving and you had one on the back of the truck with a goddamn gun. They was hunting, man. That was part of Esau's trait, man. Esau's a cunning hunter.
Now, Esau don't fuck with people in the hood. They don't spray paint your house shit. Because they know that's where you belong.
Yeah, they did that shit to LeBron.
But when you thinking you something, you got a little money that they didn't give you, now you thinking like, oh, I'm accepted now. No, you're not. They want you to have all that money and keep your ass in the hood for real. You know? All they do is tolerate you fucking Jakes, man. Because they need you to keep their country afloat. But they don't like you.
Matter of fact, let's go to Lamentations then, because that brought something on my spirit. This is Lamentations 4:17. It says, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. All right, and trusting in Esau and this government is vain help. That's why we tell brothers like, man, right now is the wrong time to go to the hospital. If you feel a little bit under weather, don't trust in Esau because they already put it out there. Esau is killing you. They say the ventilators is killing people who so-called got coronavirus, man, because you ain't supposed to be. It's helping you. It's killing you off quicker, you know. And the medicines that they giving you is helping killing you off quicker. You got Esau. He's coming out and saying it himself. You know, his own doctors. You know, so you don't trust in Esau, man. Quit trusting in this devil for every damn thing, man.
I mean, you got all these damn Christians, man. They say they believe in the Lord, but they always run to the white coat, the man in the white coat. Damn, have some faith and trust in the Lord. Pray and have the Lord fix you and make you whole. I'm like, damn, it's baffling to see our people say I believe in the Lord Jesus and all that, but they hurry up and run to Esau with that white coat to tell them and put them on medication that's they know it's destroying them. You got all kind of side effects and all kind of shit. Why you keep running to this man? He's destroying you. You can't never get off the medication.
It's poison. Why would you want to put the shit
in your body? And you think you doing okay? You see these old people, man. They got all this fucking medication. They got like 18 pills in a row. They got this little thing.
Pill box.
Yeah, you got.
It's like a
count. They got them pills. And, I gotta take all these motherfuckers Monday and then all this shit Tuesday. Like,
and all you gotta do is trust in the Lord and get on the herbs, man, and that's it. Yeah. You know. I finished reading this in Lamentations 4:17. It says, "As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help, and our watching we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. So Esau and these other heathen nations, man, can't save you, man. That's why you need to quit trusting in them. Quit voting, for these damn people, man. Quit casting your vote because they not going to be able to save you or help you. Quit protesting, begging Esau for crumbs off his table, man. Get right where you have about Yahushua. The scriptures tell you, man, by keeping the law, statute, commandments, then you will be prosperous. Then you will be successful. All right? That's when the Most High going to give you a little bit increase, man. Or He's just going to give you what you need, man. Because a lot of times, man, we want things that we don't actually need. We want things that we won't want to have,
Right.
And the Most High don't operate like that, man. The Most High give you what you need, brothers.
Yeah.
And we got to trust in that.
If He gave you what you want, you won't trust in Him. You'll have too much. Then you'll forget about the Lord.
That's why what they say, richest profit a little when the day arrives, man. Richest profit a little when the day arrives, man. So you don't want to be running after Esau, running after this fucking American dream, or what they say, get the bag or whatever. No, man. The Most High give you, if you in this truth, the Most High give you an increase, man. Take it as a grain of salt, man. It is what it is.
Right.
Sometimes the Most High give you that increase just to build you back down to see what your character gonna be, man.
Right.
Because just as quick as you get an increase, the Most High take it all away. Look at Job, man. We got plenty of examples.
Right.
I finished reading verse 18. It says, "They hunt our steps. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets, and our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come." Jake is getting slaughtered by the millions, in the streets, man, because spiritually our people are getting just fucking annihilated spiritually, because of how many people getting led to the slaughter through these false doctrines, through the Christian churches, and Esau's literally gunning you people down in the street. He's serving you GMO food. They got you, all fucked up.
I got a piece of what you talking about, how people trusting in Esau. This is Amos 5:4. "For thus saith the Lord unto the house of Israel, seek me, and ye shall live."
Man, so that's right there. You seek the Lord and you're gonna live, man. See, Jake, the problem is with Jake, they think this, Jake live by that standard of saying, look, man, I only got one life to live, I'm gonna live it up. You know what I mean? That's what Jake actually believed in.
YOLO and shit.
Yeah,
you got one life to live and all that shit.
So I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck whatever feels good, I'm gonna do it.
No, man, you gotta. This is your chance to get it right, man. Because you don't want to be shamefaced in the kingdom, man. The scriptures speak about that, man. Like 2/3 gonna be.
Yeah, y'all gonna be shamefaced no matter what.
Hey, what Pastor Hart say? Pastor Hart said, man, 2/3 gonna actually be the maddest in the kingdom. Yeah. They're gonna be beating Esau ass, man, because
they gonna know what the hell they did wrong.
Yeah,
to be in the position they in.
Yeah, it's gonna be levels in the kingdom. Meaning the lowest level in the kingdom, you still gonna be great. But you're gonna be shamefaced in the kingdom because you're gonna know all the fuck shit that you did, man. All the shit you was in agreement with. You was in agreement with the damn devil. You know how fucked up a feeling that might be, man?
Yeah. The whole time you was on the side of the wicked. All the shit you do, like this silly ass nigga, I have to go back to him. That silly ass motherfucker, Dwayne Wade. You cut your fucking son's dick off, man. You know how stupid, shameful you gonna be in the kingdom, man?
Yeah. We're gonna be shamefaced, man.
Like, you gonna be, dang.
Hey, and it's not gonna, I say it all the time, man. It's not gonna be a quick death, man. It's not gonna be a gun to the back of the head, a quick shot, and it's over with, man. You're gonna be tormented.
Well, Salaki, I don't know if he did that yet or not, but
he planned to.
You planning on doing it.
He planning to.
Just thinking about it, you just wimpy foul son of a bitch, man.
Look at Esau.
Esau
beating us.
Look at
he beating us to the punch, man.
They finished. He's out of there.
I'm not being inquisitive or disrespectful. I'm stable. I mean, slow down, spell it over.
Yeah, man. This ain't for you, Esau, man.
God ain't for me?
It's
No,
it's
not for you.
You can't speak for God.
Well, yeah, we the
Yeah,
man
we
of the
don't
Lord.
know
I don't
from
see
him.
why not.
You don't see my crop?
Man,
I buried my crop.
Man, get out of here,
I'm
man.
gonna pray for you.
All right. Your prayer, the Lord ain't hearing your prayers, man. Because the Lord ain't dealing with Edomites, man. See what I'm saying? See, he beating us to the punch because that's going to be Esau in the kingdom. But he ain't going to be able to be drunk off of yon.
You see in the basis of men.
Yeah.
That's what you call the basis of men.
Yeah. He going to be drunk off of wrath. You know, sorrows. He ain't going to be drunk off of yon in the kingdom. But that's an example of how Esau going to be derelict in the kingdom, man. You know? I can see today it's a lot of spirits out here because you got people coming up and shit, so I can see
spirits getting stirred up.
Yeah. But back to what we were saying, this is Proverbs 8:35. It says, for whoso findeth me findeth life. And that's talking about these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. When you find the Lord, man, meaning you woke up, all right? You woke up to your heritage and you trying to keep it the laws, statutes, and the commandments to the best of your ability. And it says, it shall obtain favor of the Lord. Verse 36, it says, but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death. So Dwayne Wade, they hate the Lord, man. You know, these Christianity, T.D. Jakes, Cleflo Dollar, they hate the Lord. Because what? They ain't teaching the people to keep the law, statutes, and the commandments.
See, you wake up to Kemet, you didn't wake up.
Yeah.
You woke up to death. You didn't wake up to life. You woke up to death. You went to Islam, you woke up to death.
Death, yeah.
All that shit, Christianity, you woke up to death. You know. And then look at Esau just through.
Right, I got a precept for you. This is Daniel 12:2. It says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, and some to everlasting life. Look like, you know, Abaratazah, we be those men that's waking up to everlasting life by keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments. All right? And it says, to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. You know what I mean? So you're going to have people, man, hey.
That's Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. You're going to be so shamefaced in the kingdom, man. You're going to be all fucked up, man, because you're like, damn, man, I've been letting other men run up my ass and my son's ass. I mean, you know, I'm just assuming that you know, I don't know what you do in your spare time, but you know, rumor has it when you in that type of lifestyle,
the scriptures say, you know a man by his countenance.
Right.
I mean, he shows that he nigga wearing lip gloss and shit, and the goddamn
onesies or what they call them, rompers, yeah.
And what the bitches used to wear, man? The pants come up to like here, look like
freeze.
Yeah, this nigga. I mean, it's shown that you got homosexual tendencies, man. So what else am I gonna call you? Well, the scriptures tell us that you know a man by his countenance and his gait and all that.
This is Isaiah 9. This is Isaiah 3:9. It says, "The show of their countenance doeth witness against them."
Damn.
And they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their souls, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. So that's what you got coming, man. You know, you rewarded evil unto yourself because if I'm just judging off your appearance and your countenance, you effeminate. You know, you declaring as Sodom and Gomorrah. Because anytime a man is running around wearing a goddamn, what is it called? A romper, or whatever the hell they call it, it's like a onesie.
Yeah.
You know, it's women's clothes. That's a woman's garment.
That's women apparel, man.
You know?
Man, I forgot brother said this other shit. Capris. That's women apparel, man.
Yeah.
You know, niggas wearing blouses, niggas wearing dresses and shit, and skirts and shit, trying to pass it off as men's fashion. Hell no, man. That ain't no man supposed to be wearing no shit like that. It ain't gonna never be cool to wear a fucking dress, man. What the hell wrong with y'all, man?
That's why we have to.
And our people fall to that. You'll see Esau. Esau don't even do that shit. It's Jake doing that shit, man. That's why when Jake do wickedness, man, he take it to another level. That's why Lord gonna be getting in his own house and destroying you damn niggas, man.
And that's why we don't feel sorry for Jake, man. That's why
Wearing
we don't.
goddamn dresses and shit, man. You know the fuck that shit's wrong, man. That's ridiculous, man. Wearing a goddamn dress and it's okay. You got a girl wearing a dress and you wearing a dress. You know this ain't okay, nigga. Confusion.
You got niggas like, what is that? You got the new age jerk boy who was wearing a wedding dress in his video, getting a gun shoved down his throat like he was sucking a ride. Then you got the Slim Thug dude. And these are about 2 rappers, you know, out here wearing dresses and shit. You got Kanye West was wearing dresses. Like, yeah, you got all kind of people. What they call it?
Niggas, man.
Kilt.
What's that? The actor. The nigga that was played with LL Cool J, and you know LL Cool J was calling himself God and shit in that movie.
Omar Epps.
Yeah, that's some little bitch wearing skirts and dresses and shit. Man, these niggas is out of bounds, man.
Hey, this is Jeremiah 5:26. It says, "For among my people are found wicked men, and they lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap that catch men," right? Because they always want to pick their influence up on somebody else. It's okay to do this. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with it, man. I'm just being me. I'm being free. You know, I'm being free, man. Man, come on, bullshit, man. That's wickedness, man. You know.
So Isaiah 1:4. Sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are gone away backwards. Our people completely backwards, wearing dresses and shit, man. You fucking backwards, man.
Pissing the Lord off, man.
Yeah, that's why you provoking the Lord to anger. And that's why he has a controversy with this place, man. You don't know good from evil, man. You just doing whatever the hell you want to do. You think you ain't gonna pay for that? Bullshit, you gonna pay, man.
Gonna pay with your life, man. You gonna pay death. What scripture say? Death by pain. Right. Matter of fact, you want to get that in 2 Ezra 9th chapter, I believe it's like around 11 verse. This is Isaiah 42 and 14. It says, "I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself." So the Lord has really been patient, man. The Lord has been patient with the nation of Israel, with you other heathen nations. He's been patient, man. You know, he can snap his finger and destroy this place. Will Yahushua say, man, look, think not that I can call him my father and he send me 12 legions of angels, man. The Lord has been patient, man.
I think a legion like 7,000.
See what I'm saying?
There's one legion like 7,000.
That's what it's gonna look like when the Lord starts cracks them skies, man. You see chariots flying out, man. It's gonna be fucking all hell, bro. I didn't have visions about that, man. I had dreams about them chariots, man. All hell breaking loose out the sky, man. And I was fearful. It says, now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. Meaning the Lord's coming to it says, think not that I come to send peace upon earth, but a sword, man. Meaning the Lord he's pissed off. He's had it up to here, man. He's been patient. He's even slowed everything down for you people to focus on him. You can't go to the club right now. You know, you can't be out here.
You can't go to the bar. You can't go to your restaurant.
Yeah.
You can't do shit.
But come to the Lord. You know?
And you still got motherfuckers walking around in booty shorts and shit and everything. On Instagram, still shaking your ass. It's doing all kind of manner of wickedness, man. Smoking weed on POF. Every bitch on POF just smoking weed.
See, that's why you don't want to, man. That's why the Lord said, take now a wife in this place, man. Because it's a lot of fucking wicked demon women with demons on them, man. You know, it just fucking, these women got demons on them like no other, man. These women is the gatekeepers for demons, man.
2 Ezra 9 and 11. And they that loathe my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not.
Right, meaning a lot of you people right now, man, y'all don't get it. You know, y'all don't understand what we out here. Y'all don't understand that you tribes, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This truth is actually for y'all, man. But y'all, what y'all doing? Y'all fanning y'all hand at it. Y'all don't give a damn. You know, the only thing that got y'all attention is folly, man.
But despise the same shall know it after death by faith.
So a lot of you people, man, who scoff at the men of the Lord and despise it, you teaching people not to keep the law, statutes, and the commandments. You gonna be killed, man. You gonna get put to death. And it said the same should know it after death by pain. And if you read down, it speaks about getting tormented, man. So you'd rather get tortured by Esau. You know, you watch a movie where you see Esau cutting your ear or somebody's ear off or torturing them, cutting your fingers off. You'd rather go through that, man, than get tormented by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This ain't no damn game. This ain't nothing to play around with, man. The Lord is terrible, man. And he's gonna destroy you tribes, man. You people, man, that's completely out of order. You know, hey man, you cruising for a bruising. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, and Esau and other heathen nations, you first on the Lord's hit list, man. You know, you wanna do something about it? Yeah, man, because okay, I'll go First Peter's. That's why we warn you tribes, man. We tell Esau and other heathen nations, look, man, this ain't for you, man. You know, it's only our job to warn them and tell them that they gonna be condemned. Tell them they judgment. But for you tribes, man, you gonna be destroyed, man. You know, Esau gonna be destroyed too. But you tribes that don't get right, man, you gonna go down when Esau go down, man. This is 1 Peter 4:17. It says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? All right?
Because I was saying that earlier, the Lord going to begin at his own house. That means you tribes, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord struck with y'all ass. That's why he killing y'all ass with the coronavirus. And he making it that y'all are most infected. You know? The Lord just switched the narrative right to your ass. You know, because it's going to begin at your house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's just part of the judgments of the Lord. You can get that in Zephaniah 3 and 5. That's just part of the judgments of the Lord, of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is to kill, man. You know, the Lord, hey man, I always say this, man. I say this year after year. The Lord, when you Google how many people die a day, it's 150 some odd thousand people die a day. It's like 2 people die every second, man. 2 people die every second. That's how much the Lord is killing. So the Lord is not slack, you know, with his judgment, man. He's actually swift with his judgment, man. But we ain't seen nothing yet. It's gonna be a lot more people that drop dead, man. Zephaniah 3 and 5.
Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord in the midst thereof, he will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light.
Man,
he fought.
So you got the Lord, man. You got the Lord that's bringing forth his judgment to light every day. You know, that's why when you see people dropping dead, man, from children to old ladies, man.
Like that dude that just got shot down.
Oh,
that's judgment.
Yeah, that's judgment, man. That is judgment from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because I tell you what, I bet you at some point of his life, I bet he was doing wickedly. He probably was whether it was eating abominable food or idol worshiping, you know, and that's been a lot of Jake downfall is idolatry.
Could have been committing adultery.
Adultery, yeah, like ain't no telling what you could have did. Not repenting, man. You know,
because adultery is accepted in this country, man.
Yeah, the scripture speaking.
They got songs about it. You know, that you can just commit adultery with impunity. You know, with Tupac, I fucked your bitch.
Yeah.
Straight up. You know.
Oh yeah, what he say?
Say that to about Biggie's wife.
Yeah,
I fucked your bitch.
Man, he taking pride in that, man.
He taking deep pride into it, man.
Yeah, Jake is like
it's a badge of honor, y'all. Yeah. I got your woman, man.
And that's what a lot of Jake, you know, be into wickedness, man, because that's a trophy among our people, man.
Right.
That's a trophy among our people. It's how wicked you can be, man. You know, Jake don't try to be like how righteous you can be. Jake try to see who can be the most wicked, man. What they call these young niggas call themselves demons. That's the new word for like being a threat in the streets. You know, niggas call themselves demons. I'm a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, all right, you want to be a demon, and to the Lord, you know, treat your ass accordingly, man. You know.
I'll finish up. He falleth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
Right. Meaning, even when all this happened, man, Jake still don't take heed to like, man, this is the Lord's doing. They still don't take heed to like, man, why is this happening? They just think it's some freak accident that's going on in the universe or something. Now everybody getting coronavirus. No, they don't look at it like, man, they ain't got no shame. They still, like you said, twerking on Instagram, committing wicked acts, adultery.
Wearing dresses, rompers, and all that bullshit, man. They ain't got no shame doing that, man. They think that's a cool thing to do.
That's why they have to be judged and be destroyed, man. All right, this is Isaiah 5:20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil." And does not our people Esau call? The scripture say Esau's turned things upside down, man. You know, you call good evil, and evil you call good, man, because you see a homosexual motherfucker or a gay or a lesbian, they get exalted, man. Like look at Tyler Perry, man. He got exalted because what? He putting on a dress. He's real good at being effeminate. You know what I mean? That's why he don't have no movie roles where he's like a masculine man. He got one. There's a movie called Alex Smith, but he still was like effeminate, and it didn't even look right. You know what I'm saying? With him playing a fucking role like that.
You know? Alex Cross.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alex Cross. Okay, that's what I say. Alex Smith. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Salakia. Yeah. It's Alex Cross, man. You know, he didn't even look right playing a part of a goddamn fucking fighter.
He didn't wear that goddamn dress so much, man. He looked like a woman now. He looked like a bitch now.
Yeah.
He don't even look right as a man now. He look funny and shit. You like, damn, put that fucking dress back on, you fucking abominable motherfucker.
Yeah, because Esau know how it works. We was talking about that a few days ago when we was like, sometimes, man, you got actors in Hollywood, they just use them for certain parts. Like most mafia people that play in mafia movies, they only get cast in mafia movies. So people only want to see you in one light. You know, once you get showed them so much. Yeah,
once you get typecasted, you really, your career is fucking ruined because now you only can do one fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like that one lady, she just, all she do is play the mama role. You like, damn, man, I think her name is Jennifer Lewis. That's all she play is mama world. Every time she in something, she's somebody's goddamn mama.
What movie, what role she play?
Like in, all them black movies, man. She's always somebody's mama and shit. Like in Tina Turner. She was Tina Turner's mom. And then she was some other mama.
Okay,
she always the motherfucking mama, man. She's always the mama. She's typecast.
You don't want to see her nothing else but somebody.
Yeah,
mama.
she always gonna be somebody.
Yeah, she did play Tina Turner mama. She played
think about it. Every movie she played, she a fucking mama.
What was that name with Kevin Hart and all them think like a man or some shit.
She's their mom.
She was one of the dudes
Mama.
there. Yeah,
Every movie she's some fucking mama to somebody.
Yeah, she do got that mama role.
She look like a mama and shit. Like when you don't desire her now, man. You be like, you look at her as mama and shit.
You got respect for her. So you know, like,
yeah. You know, you see her out in the street, you wouldn't even try to holler at her. You look at her. The bitch is probably my age and shit. I'm looking at her like she my motherfucking mama and shit.
Hey, but that's why I say our people have been conditioned, you know, to a certain. That shows you how easy conditioning comes, man.
Right.
You know, because Esau can put something out there you see it so much, you think it's normal. You know, that's why he tried to get kids at a young age, putting wickedness in cartoons, man.
But most things gonna play dope dealers and shit like that.
That's why you think the dude who played Cain never got another role?
Because he's typecast.
You Cain, nigga. You
Yeah.
gonna forever be Cain.
You all gonna be just Cain,
Yeah,
nigga.
like
Everybody to see what's up, Cain. Nigga, that ain't my name. Same way with the nigga that was Urkel. He's fucked.
What's his name? Stefan.
Jamal something.
Yeah.
But you always gonna be fucking Urkel. You 50 years old, nigga calling you Urkel and shit.
Hey, that conditioning is something else, man. That's why people, man, is so brainwashed, because they think this is actually normal, because they've been conditioned to think a certain way, and Esau has basically trained our people to think a certain way, you know?
This is Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark on the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that has been done in the midst thereof.
Hey, Abaratazar, we be those men, you know, just like what was it? When Lot said I was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, you know, hopefully we be those men, because we feel the same way as Lot feel, man. We vexed when we see this bullshit, man.
That's what we doing right now. We sighing and crying, man. All these abominations that we speaking about, we sighing and crying about this. And go to others in my hearing, go ye after through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon who is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. They have began at the ancient men which were before the house. That kind of sums up everything he was talking about, man. Because they got our sanctuary, you know.
Yeah, you know, because that's why Jake is getting judged, man. That's why we on the bottom going through what we going through, because what? The Most High, you still, even in the midst of coronavirus, the Lord is still allowing Esau to gun Jake down, because what? We still on punishment, and he still wants to make an example out of us, you know. But you know, that's why we say, man, when we see Jake get gunned down, we let that be an example to us. Like, if we do wickedly, you know, to men in this truth, man, let that be an example. Like, man, if I do wickedly, this is what the Lord can do to me, man. You know, and that, you know, that brothers who got gunned down, the Lord can send you right back down here to get the nuclear missiles too. He can send you back down here to get the famine as well, you know. Or you can just be dwelling with the Lord, you know. It just depends. That's why we tell people, man, get right, man. Take heed when the Lord is starting to judge in the earth, man. Pay attention. That's why I said, stay on your watch. You know, we gotta endure in this truth, man. That's why the important thing about being in this truth, brothers, is enduring and staying on your watch, man. Because it's easy to get sidetracked, man. We in the flesh, you know. We're in the flesh, man. We can be pulled in every different direction if you ain't put on that whole armor of the Lord, man. You know, you got to put on the whole armor. Try to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to the best of your ability, man, so you can be protected against the wiles of the devil. And what's one of the wiles of the devil? Esau having this centurion cops. He having this centurion cops that he got set up, and what are they doing? They been told that they can kill Jake. They've been told that they can kill and shoot Jake down, man. That's why you see people. That's why you see people out here, these Edomites out here doing what they doing, because them Edomites that killed that Aubrey guy last week. They looked at it. You can tell in their spirit. They just thought they were just like, you know, I killed the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's because Esau has green lighted you Israelites to be killed, in which they probably gonna get off anyway. I mean, they probably trying to satisfy you people by bringing them up on murder charges. But at the end of the day, I can see him saying right now he shouldn't have charged them. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing Jake got to understand too. Like, when you get pulled over by Esau or some shit like that, man, the scriptures say agree with thy adversary quickly, man. You know, stay away from the power of the man or who has the power to kill. You know?
See, Jake don't understand they under curses, man. These curses is the reason why all this is happening. I got a precept. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 67. And in the morning thou shalt say, 66, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. That's what that is, man. When that man got gunned down, ain't no assurance of your life. We don't know if you're gonna live or die tomorrow. You know? Yeah, you gotta be on watch, man. Ain't no assurance of your life, man. You scared day and night. You gonna, in the nighttime you wish it's daytime, in the daytime you wish it was night.
Right, because and I bet you that Aubrey dude, you know, can't say for sure, but like most Jake, you don't think he probably ain't sent no prayers up before he left out the house or none of that. That stuff is vital in its truth, man. Yeah. Prayer and all that, man. Like it's been, you know, how many times, man. Well, I can recall on times, man, where I left, I forgot to send a prayer up, and I ended up did some bullshit. I forgot to send my prayer up, and some bullshit that happened when I left out the house. And I'm like, damn, why the fuck did this happen? I'm like, man, I forgot to send my prayer up. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's important too. You know, because the Lord, hey, this thing is all about the Lord, praising the Lord, man. All right, I got a precept to back you up. This is Isaiah 47:6. It says, I was wroth with my people. I had polluted my inheritance and given them into the hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient, thou hast very heavily laid thy yoke. Right, because the Most High gave us into the hands of spoilers. You know, when you read, I think it's Isaiah the 42nd chapter. It tells you how the Most High gave us into the hand of spoilers. All right, so he's allowed Esau to do these things to us because we sinned against him. You know, and we went off. So the Lord is allowing Esau to gun Jake down in the street, man. And Jake don't understand what's going on. And the Lord is just showing us, like the Ark read, you know, we're gunned down all the day, man. You know, all day long we're shot down and gunned down in the street, man. You know, our end is come because we went off. That's why it's more important to use situations like this to come back to the Lord, man. To get your spirit right and try to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You know? Okay, with that, man, we're gonna close out. Give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, we'll call the Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach us truth and rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.